Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First and 10 now for the offense. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Golden. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Grab down the middle. It's Hall. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. The kick is good. He knocked it right. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Catch made on the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Completion makes it second and short. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Golden. Receiver makes the grab. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Important second down play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he scores. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Play action here on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's it. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Golden. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough to give the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Finds his man. It's Hall. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. Oh, and it lands at the 4. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Pulls it in. It's Allen. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And that will do it for the first half. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Golden. It's complete. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He flips it to the back across the middle. It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
That's a great...
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Grab behind the line, it's Allen. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter play. And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Golden. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Offense getting set, second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20. It's third down for the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Got him for a sack, a big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coach. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Going to try to use his legs here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Their own 8-yard line now. It's second and long. Looking to pass. It's Golden. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same.
He'll take a deep shot. Wow, a third hit tonight by the QB. Not much on. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
A smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards. Scanning the field. It's Golden. Snags the quick throw. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. So out comes the field goal unit. One of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.